You don't need to be an artist to make creative bullet journal pages. You don't need to design complicated layouts, and you certainly don't need to be perfect. Bullet journaling is not as intimidating as it looks on Pinterest. Hi, I was just getting ready to set up my monthly calendar spread in my bullet journal for April, and I thought that I would go ahead and set up the camera and try out filming the process for YouTube. It's something I've never done before, but I've kind of always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I have just always talked myself out of it. So I'm going to go for it today, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but I will figure it out as we go. So, who am I? My name is Jessie. I'm an artist and creative person. I have a small business called Up Close Creative Co., where I sell stickers and some notebooks. So I love all things stationery and paper. And I've been doing a bullet journal for several years, off and on. I'm not always great about sticking with it, but I've never given up fully. I always come back to it. I can tell you more about myself as time goes on if I keep doing this. But for now, let's just get into it. If you're not an experienced bullet journaler, but you're familiar with bullet journaling at all, you've probably seen the very intricate, very fancy, very perfect calendar pages and trackers on Pinterest or Instagram. And maybe you've had thoughts like, that's so cool, but I could never do something like that. I'm not creative enough. Well, my hope for this channel is to show you that bullet journaling is not as intimidating as it looks on Pinterest. And it's a really fun, relaxing hobby that can be easy. You don't need to be an artist to make creative bullet journal pages. You don't need to design complicated layouts, and you certainly don't need to be perfect. I'll tell you right now, I made a ton of mistakes in this video, and I kept them there. Because if I'm going to give you permission to be messy and imperfect, then I need to do the same for myself. When I start a new spread, I never really have a plan for what I'm going to do. I know some people choose a theme and design their whole month around it, but I like to be a little more chaotic and free in my journal. I just pick colors and stickers and things as I go. But I do pretty much always start with the same basic layout to make things easy on myself. Mostly because math is hard and I want to get to the fun stuff as quickly as possible. So for my calendar, I make it as big as the space allows. I like to write notes in the boxes, like when I water my plant or give the dog a bath, so I can look back and see how long it's been. It's also handy for writing down appointments and things like that. I always leave a little space on the side for more notes. This month, I decided to stamp the dates, and things got a little out of hand. Gosh, I got all kinds of confused, but it's okay. We aren't going for perfection here, remember? I want to do a video on lettering. I'm not the best at it, but if you think you can't do lettering because you don't have nice handwriting, you're wrong. It's not the same. My handwriting is atrocious, barely legible, but I do okay with lettering. This type of journaling is such a fun, creative outlet. I just love the way it looks when I collage a bunch of stuff together. If you're the type of person who collects craft supplies, this is a great way to actually use them. I took that piece of washi tape off because you couldn't really see it. There wasn't enough contrast. But you don't have to worry too much about choosing what to put down on the page. Just pick whatever's calling out to you at the moment, and it's going to look cool when it's done. These poppies and chickens are stickers that I made. You can get them on my website, which I'll link down below, but it's upclosecreativeco.com. If you do make a mistake, you really don't like it, you can just put a sticker over it. That's my motto. I of course like to use my own stickers, but I also like to use ones that I've bought from other places. I mix and match. And that's that. This whole thing took me less than an hour and I was filming, so pretty quick, honestly. And it just looks so colorful and fun, and now I'm excited to write notes here. Okay, well, I did that. And if you had fun watching that, if you made it all the way through this video, thank you. Thank you for being here. I had fun. If you want to see where this goes from here, you could subscribe. Happy journaling, have fun, make a mess, and I will see you next time. We will get through this together. What? We are getting through it. I'll see you on the flip side. I will see you in the next video. There will be a next video. Great.